Be like, hey, I'm gonna go play Candyland. Do people still play Candyland? Hi lovelies, what is up? So today I want to talk about different kind of things that you'll need going into university or going into college or going into post-secondary, like wherever you decide to go after high school if you decide to move out. So I started getting everything ready the Christmas before my first year. So halfway through my last year of high school, I already had a list done. I was getting everything ready. It had like the typical, like school supplies, bed sheets. I had to make sure I brought certain clothing with me, my jewelry, my makeup, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, that kind of stuff. Now, that's the typical list that everyone has in mind when you think of post-secondary or going away somewhere. So I just wanted to list a few items that I thought were very important for me during my first and even my second year of university while I lived in residence. I lived in a traditional style room, which means that I had a bed, a chair, a desk, some shelves, a closet, and then like typical things like garbage can recycling, lamp, that kind of thing. But I had to share a bathroom with the girls on my floor. So I lived in an all-female house my second year of university, and I lived in a co-ed house my first year of university. So, in all honesty, it doesn't really matter to me. I rarely saw anyone in the bathroom, so I didn't really care. I grew up with brothers anyway, so it didn't matter to me if I was in a co-ed or an all-girls floor. They just happened to have a space in the all-girls floor when I applied for my second year, so they gave it to me. Now, also on my floors, we had a very small kitchen. And when I say small kitchen, I mean like it had a standard size fridge plus a freezer on top. It had a microwave. It had a really small toaster oven, and it had a sink to wash all your dishes or anything like that afterwards. That was it. There was no like hot plate or stove or oven or anything like that. So I had to rely on a meal plan, which kind of sucked. But it was also kind of nice because I never had to cook because I hate cooking. But anyway, onto the list. So the beds in post-secondary school, like university or college or any kind of dorm room, I'm sure you've heard stories that they are really uncomfortable, and it is true. So I highly, 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 highly recommend that you get a like memory foam mattress topper or mattress pad to go on top of your mattress and underneath your sheets. This not only helped me fall asleep at night because my bed was so much more comfortable, but you can just go to like a Walmart and get a $20 one, and that lasts me for the past 2 years now. And I actually still have it. So they last, they're really comfortable, and they will help you get a good night's sleep while you're at university or college or any post-secondary. Next, bring a shower caddy. I don't have my shower caddy with me, so I can't show you it, but bring a shower caddy. So you don't even have to bring a shower caddy, just bring something that will hold your things. I've seen people just like carry everything to the bathroom, which is sometimes not the best thing depending on how much you have to bring in the shower with you. I saw people use plastic bags, some people use like old beach bags, anything that won't get moldy or you don't care if it gets wet or dirty, because it'll be on like the bathroom floor or whatever, or hanging up on a stall. But yeah, so bring something to carry all of your shower supplies into the bathroom with you. Okay, so the next thing that I suggest you bring with you is shower shoes. Now these aren't my actual shower shoes, I threw those out, but like you get the idea. Any kind of flip-flop or anything like that you don't mind throwing out at the end of the year will do. So I use actually just like flip-flops I bought from the dollar store, because those I didn't really care if I had to throw them out at the end of the year because they were kind of gross at the end of the year anyway. So you don't want to you don't want to step inside that shower, after everyone else on your floor has used it, when you don't know when the last time it was cleaned. In all honesty, they usually get cleaned every morning, so. But still, bring shower shoes. You can get ones from the dollar store or $2 flip-flops from like Old Navy or something like that, and they will save your feet. So the fourth thing I suggest you bring with you is a planner. So I actually got my planner from the school. So during the first week, like frosh week, orientation week, whatever you want to call it, my school was giving out planners. And I thought, hey, cool, why not just grab one, because I didn't actually have a planner, and trust me, it saved my university life. So I was the kind of person who was like, in high school, you just tell me something and I'll remember it for the next day, or like, oh, I have a test, like, I almost said June. I have a test like March 22nd or something like that. In university, you will not remember these kind of things because you have so much stuff going on. This is like what I would do for a typical week in my university life. So I put down, like, for example, on this day, Monday, I had a citation assignment due. I had to do modules 5 and 8. I had to read the articles from a certain textbook from pages this and this and this. Tuesday, I had to go to a session from 1 to 3 p.m. I was selling a textbook apparently at this time. So like things like that. Like, I know some people are like, oh, I'll remember what I have to do. Or I'll just put the like syllabus up on my wall or something like that, like right in front of my face so I can see it. You will not remember. So with my planner, I wrote everything down. Like, right before classes even started, I took my syllabus for each class and I went through and I wrote down, like, okay, so for my first class on Mondays, I need to make sure I have modules 5 and 8 done for the 28th, and then I need to make sure I have modules 6 and 7 done for the 5th. So like, I wrote down those kind of things as soon as I got my syllabus, so that way I wasn't too lazy throughout the year to actually do it, and I would actually remember whenever I looked at my planner. Next, whenever anything came up, I wrote it down my planner. Yes, planners are important. So this next one is to help you save money and also the environment. So it is a plastic reusable water bottle. This one I got from a club, actually. They were giving it out for free, so I took one because why not? Now, water bottles. Okay, so on my campus, we're not allowed to sell actual water bottles anymore. You have to buy like flavored water or something like that. But I know with a lot of campuses you can buy bottled water, but it runs at like $2 a bottle. So why buy a bottle of water every single time you want to have one when you can just have a reusable one? And then with the reusable one, you just go and you go to like a hydration station or a sink or a fountain or something and just fill it up every time it's empty. So that way, not only are you saving money yourself by not having to buy those $2 water bottles all the time, you're also helping save the environment by not having to have the plastic throwaway water bottles. Instead, you can have the reusable ones. Just some like random things that you might need would be like sticky notes. I use sticky notes to mark in my readings, like my textbooks, if there's anything really important, or like sometimes I'd actually mark like the end of the chapter because they had those like test yourself quiz thingies, and I like to do those before any of my midterms or exams or anything like that. Another thing is any kind of board games or card games that you really enjoy, even a deck of cards. Just bring a deck of cards. Just like go to the common room and just like with your friends and just play cards or play a board game or something that's fun and entertaining, and it also may help you make new friends. I also suggest bringing a first aid kit. So this first aid kit came from Walmart. It was fairly cheap and it includes a bunch of different things in it. The main things you'll probably need are the alcohol pads and bandages. Even if you don't have a first aid kit, make sure you have like peroxide, polysporin, band-aids, ice pack, things like that. Because even if you don't need it, I'm sure someone else will. It happens a lot more than you actually think it would. Same thing goes for a sewing kit. Make sure you have a sewing kit with you because sometimes it happens, like there's a rip in your shirt or your pants or whatever, and it's like one of your favorite things and you want to keep it. So even if you don't need these things, I'm sure someone else will. So yeah, if you really want to make sure that you have everything you think you'll need and you're not going to forget anything, write down everything you use for an entire week. That's what I did, and it helped me a lot. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope it was very informational. If you liked it, or if it even helped you out, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe below for more university videos coming your way and more random videos coming your way. Okay, I think that's it. So, bye everyone!